The following clips are from a vlog that was meant to happen, but didn't. Please enjoy the following videos. I will talk to you about them after they're finished. So you know when you have like a really great idea and you think, man, I'm just gonna put my commitment to this, and it's, even though it's a big idea, it's a big deal and it's gonna take a lot of work, I'm just gonna put my mind to it and actually do it. But then when you actually sit down and you run through the logistics of the idea, it just becomes so redundant that you end up thinking to yourself, how the hell did I have this idea in the first place? Because it's so stupid. Today was one of those days. Basically, as a lot of you guys know, I have been trying to find a media studio, or just some sort of space where I can like fill it with cameras and tripods and just and photo lights, and just basically have this amazing place that I can go every single day, make videos and potentially do videos for other people, and just generally be like productive by making things not only for yourself but for other people on a daily level. So at first we were just looking for a space that we were gonna pay with our own money. No GoFundMes, no fucking fan-funded, crowdfunding, none of that. And we were just gonna do it, you know, find a place that's like a certain amount per year and we'll put our own money to it. Weirdly, it never occurred to us that, yeah, we'd have the space, but like all of our cameras, computers, games consoles, you know, because we wanted to do MAG from this place too, none of that stuff would be at this space. So we were like, fuck. What the hell are we gonna do? Where are we gonna get that kind of money? Because that's thousands of pounds. I technically just did a grind on my board. That was really scary. Yeah, I'm back here again. The huge road. It's like a mile long. I'll have to like measure it on Google Maps or something. So then we heard about this little government funded thing called Invest NI, which is a department of the government in Northern Ireland that sort of provides, you know, funding for, you know, businesses or people with a business idea. And if the business seems valid, they'll give you the money for it. And at first we were just like, why don't we just like pretend, not pretend, but why don't we just like make a business for making YouTube videos? And we were like, I don't think they'd really go for that. And then we decided to change the idea and go full-blown production company and actually make like a company that has a fucking name and a business account and legitimately makes videos for people who want to make music videos, companies that want adverts done, local companies that want Facebook promotional videos made, just basically all-purpose video production. So we started to put together everything we would need. I already know the cameras that I would want. I already know the fucking, just all the equipment. I know the equipment, I know it by heart because I want it so bad and I've looked at it over and over again and I've obsessed with it, I've bookmarked it. Never gonna happen because these cameras are like thousands, right? And then all of a sudden all of this stuff looked, you know, within reach. We could, like, if we had a business plan, if we had all this, we had all that, then we'd have a grant, not a loan, a grant for all of this equipment, and then we could use the equipment for YouTube videos, as well as providing a service to everybody else who wanted a video done. So that's what all those viewings were. You know, every time we went out to go see a studio or or an office, I hate those speed bump things. You know, the things just before, oh shit, the things just before a traffic light. Those things, these, fucking hate these things. So that's what we were doing. We were trying to find a space. Autofocus, thank you. We were trying to find a space that we could use that would be covered by the grant. And then I started to get like full-blown serious about it. I was like, holy shit, no, like, Morty, we could actually, I'm not gonna do that, cringy. But yeah, I was like, let's actually make a legit company and like do all this awesome shit for people. You know, it's like, yeah, we can make YouTube videos and I could just like vlog while I'm doing, I think there's a dead mouse back there. And I could just vlog, like, while I'm making videos for all of these people. So we had a few things lined up. We had a business plan half written. And then it sort of dawned on us, all three of us, because Vox was there too, because she's had experience with this sort of thing before. It sort of dawned on us that like making a company would be great, and down the line I will do it. I will do it. Because while the thought lasted, it was a great thought and it's actually a great idea because I love video production. Jesus. And granted that the content is varied enough, I love editing too. But as I was saying, as we were doing the business proposal for Invest NI, we realized that all we want to do is make YouTube videos. We were like, I don't want to spend my time making videos for other people, I want to make my own videos. But I want to make great videos, and for that I need great cameras and all this equipment. There is some construction going on in there, do you hear that? I'll have to go back so you guys can hear it. And then when the idea of this business died, so did the idea of having these cameras. And then so did the idea of like all of these fucking video ideas we had. And it was like a really sour moment. Like it was like a really positive thing. And then we were like, we don't really want to do this. Like we do want to do it, just not yet. Like we really want to get stuck in YouTube because YouTube is still a thing that we enjoy doing. Very much so. Also, I need to apologize if I keep looking at the viewfinder above the lens. I'm not doing that because I'm vain, I'm doing that because this camera's autofocus is horrendous. And I'm sick of this camera being out of focus. So that's what happened with that. And then we started talking about, oh, but we should still get a space though, right? We should still get a space. You know, like a studio. But then the same problem arose. It's like, okay, but we have a space, then what? Equipment, and equipment mainly. And I don't know if you guys have ever had any experience with video production, especially on a semi-pro level. Cameras are quite possibly, prices now, camera prices, lenses, tripods, on a pro level, semi-pro level, they are the definition of taking the piss with their prices. Taking the piss. For example, if you want to see a ridiculously priced camera that is only marginally better than other cameras that are out there, then look at this. That is the Red Epic Dragon camera, and it's that much. Why? Why though? It's because it's specialist. You know, like guitars. Guitars, you have a, say for example, you have a guitar that is made out of mahogany wood, maple neck, great set of pickups. Sounds like I'm describing a hot chick. Great pair of pickups, and she had a curvy body. That guitar, and I've seen this, and that guitar could potentially only cost like what? 300 pounds you can get that for? I know Jackson are doing guitars very similarly priced to that. But you can get a Gibson Les Paul Standard made of the exact same motherfucking materials that's worth like 2,100 pounds. So there's no hope of getting like these ridiculous cameras. There are companies around Belfast that sort of offer, you know, good camera hire, so it's like, oh, I want to borrow the Red Epic for a day. 300 pounds please. No one has that kind of money in Northern Ireland. The economy's just not that good here. So we've decided to just sort of stick to doing what we're doing, unfortunately. So no company. I was super excited about it, and I was really hoping it wasn't gonna die, but it died. In Starbucks it died. Maybe one day I'll, no, do you know what, one day I will set it up. There's more to life than just YouTube. And YouTube will go the way of Vine eventually. Especially if it keeps doing all this secret shit and thinking it's more important than the content creators that bought the popularity there in the first place. So this made me rethink the year, because this is one of the things that I had planned for the year was, okay, by the end of the year I want to have at least one client. I want to have at least one client who pays really well, and we do a great video, and we get world renowned and get famous. Sounds ridiculous, it's happened. Do you know why it's happened? Because they thought it was going to happen, and they tried and they did it. Okay, here you are, that's always scary. So I re-evaluated my ambitions. Instead of staying down, staying depressed, staying sad about the only thing that I had planned for this year, or let me rephrase that to one of the most important things I had planned for this year. I have many things planned. I was like, do you know what? This year I am going to make a viral video. You can call me unrealistic, or you can call me childish, immature for thinking, or even entertaining the idea of a viral video. But the thing is that viral videos happen. I mean, look at all your big channels. I mean, a lot of them, I mean, I'm making pretty decent amount of subs per day, like 30 to 50 subs per day, which is great. But every channel got where they were by going viral, or at least having a massive hit on one of their videos, if not all of them. I mean, look at Markiplier and PewDiePie. Those two guys were doing their videos around the same time. They were around the same size, from my knowledge. And without them even knowing, without them changing anything or doing anything different, all of a sudden the algorithm changed in 2012 and favored people doing what they were doing, and they were doing what they were doing before anyone else was doing what they were doing. So who do you think got popular? PewDiePie and Markiplier. That's why they are where they are. They had an insane amount of growth very, very quickly. You don't get to 10 million subscribers, you don't get to 250,000 subscribers without having at least one viral video that draws people in the first place. There's this incredible tool online called Social Blade. Social Blade is the source of all my obsessions with numbers and analytics surrounding my channel. And among these tools that they have for content creators, seeing your future projections is one of them. And in about 5 years, I will have about 50,000 subscribers. 5 years for 50,000 subscribers. If that doesn't depress you, I don't know what will. All the more indication that you have to have a viral video, at least one. Everybody has one. Melanie has her acne video. Kaya has her What Not to Say to Goth Girls. And then you have Sophie as well, who has her doll eyes thing. All these people get where they are because they had a viral video that brought in a huge amount of growth, and because they were still making videos, it continued to grow. So that is what I'm trying to do. Daily vlogs, fantastic, they will never stop. And I'm making them not only for you guys who already watch me, sincerely thank you for watching me. This is great that you already watch me. But it's becoming increasingly apparent that I am gonna have to try and make a viral video if I want any hopes of reaching a level that I actually want to be at. How does one actually make a viral video? That's the question. Because the very sentence, making a viral video, is an oxymoron. You can't make a viral video. You can make a video that goes viral, but you can't make a viral video. I've been working on YouTube now for 2.5, 3 years. I've been making videos for 2.5 years, 3 years. I have made over 1,300 videos, 1,300 videos, over that many. Not a single one has gone viral. And I'm starting to think it's because I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I want it too much, maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Whatever the reason is, I am going to get to the bottom of it, and I'm gonna rectify it this year. So my New Year's resolution, despite its glaring oxymoronic nature, I am going to make a viral video. By the end of this year, people are gonna know who the hell I am. Because you guys who watch this video, I have read your comments, I've spoken to you, and there's only so many times and for so long you can read comments that say, your content is great, you deserve all the popularity that there is. I mean, these videos get like what, 4,000 views, 5,000 views within the first week? I have very few haters in those couple of thousand people that watch. I must be doing something right. So how do I begin to think about making a viral video? But I'm ready for the next step. You know what I mean? I already made the step from my videos getting a couple of hundred views to making a couple of thousand views. I'm ready for the next big step in channel growth, from a couple of thousand to tens of thousands. I'm ready for it. I am so ready for it. I am trying for it. But much like trying to conceive, even if you have the right ingredients and you put them together repeatedly, sometimes it just doesn't happen. And who knows when this viral video is going to come along, but when it does, people have so many videos to watch and people will subscribe because it's like, holy shit, this guy has loads of fucking videos to watch. I'm not afraid to say that I deserve to have that level of success. Not afraid to say it. Never been afraid to say that I'm good at something. It's got me a lot of hate over the years. But I'm ready for it, man. Bring on the viral video. I'm gonna try and think of something really awesome. Something so great that when I'm filming it, I'm like, people are gonna love this. When I click the upload button, I'm gonna be like, people are gonna fucking love this. And then when it gets published and I see those views come in, I'm gonna think people are loving this. And then when I wake up in the morning and see that the video has exploded, I'm gonna think people loved this. Keep your eye out for my uploads over the coming year, because I'm gonna film something so mind-blowingly awesome that you won't be able to help yourself but share it. I can guarantee that. Well, thank you everybody for watching. If this video happens to go viral, hello everybody. And I'll see you all in the next vlog.